Fortnite secretly added multiple new mythics to the game without us knowing with the release of Season 4 before the 31.10 update, which is on the staging servers releasing very shortly. Despite all of the OG Marvel mythics returning from the original Chapter 2 Season 4 Marvel season, what's even more shocking is the storyline going forward, despite the Galactus head that Doctor Doom seems to have defeated and placed here. And with Valerie being quiet for a few seasons, it seems an unlikely alliance has been formed between her and Doom, which we're going to be further diving into, on top of a bunch of free rewards including skins and how they're tied to the 7th birthday event that's upcoming very shortly. Don't forget I'm an official Epic partner, so before you pick anything up from the shop, make sure to enter code FM1 inside there, being one of the shortest and easiest codes to enter, only 3 digits long. It would mean the world to me and my dog Charlie the Charcoal Pug now that we've got the brand new cutout, so that means another purchase had to be made. Last video I wanted to know the name of this, so here's a bunch of hearted comments on screen right now that got that right. Today, however, I want to know the name of this, so let me know down below in the comments, and if it gets hearted it could be showed on screen in the next video, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, as after all it only benefits you with us gifting different subscribers every single day, with some proof for that recently on screen right now. Real quick before we dive into the mythics and the new gameplay of them that's just been revealed, it's crazy to think how far we've come in the world of Fortnite, as we're now in the 31st season overall. Obviously that's why the update is titled 31.00 that we're currently in, but the next update is 31.10, which is not only on the staging servers now, but is set to release September 4th with a bunch of new content. And as for the other updates that could be subject to change slightly, the dates have been revealed: 31.20 September 17th, 31.30 October 1st, and 31.40 October 15th, before OG Chapter 2 November 2nd. The 2024 roadmap has been proven very reliable by now, with so many things such as Carol G coming for the Fortnite Festival season over Chapter 5 Season 4, with this placeholder image of Doctor Doom from the Fantastic Four Edition 7 comic book. But more interestingly, just below that, as you can see, the Fortnite Mares logo is there as we go over the Halloween period in Chapter 5 Season 4, which the update for, according to Hypex, 31.30 is already being tested, which drops October 1st, which should start leading up to Fortnite Mares, but the full Fortnite Mares update, 31.40, drops October 15th, which is the final one of this season, again before OG Chapter 2. As we're only about to go into the first update, you may be wondering why am I talking about these future updates? Well, it actually has to do with this big red tower, the changes and storyline developing off of it, and even one of the 2 mythics that we're about to showcase. As you can see from Hypex's upcoming map change, the red tower will look like this sometime this season. It was shown in the BR trailer, and then he later uploaded a video stating that Fortnite accidentally leaked a trailer that shows a Fortnite Mares map change and Shuri's upcoming mythic. From taking a look at this, as you can see, first and foremost we see Doctor Doom with a pistol, and on the right Shuri's mythic being used by Shuri herself. But then if we slow it down even further, we can see this Doom map change as shown in the original tweet that he zooms in on. As you all know, Shuri finally came to the game in the Battle Pass this season as level 100, despite being included throughout Fortnite's universe in the previous Fortnite x Marvel Zero War comics around the time of Chapter 3 Season 2. As of right now, we only have these 2 clips of the official trailer and of course this leaked Fortnite Mares trailer to go off in terms of Shuri's mythic, but here's what it could look like without the stats being leaked just yet. But we do have a full breakdown and official showcase of another mythic and when it's going to be available in just a second, so stay tuned. Just before that though, referring back to this big red tower at the Castle Doom POI, where Doctor Doom is obviously sat as a mythic boss on the throne of what seems to be made out of the Thing from the Fantastic Four, with the other members seemingly captured as kind of trophies from the Fantastic Four, including even the Human Torch, as his ever-burning heart is lighting up his fireplace. With all of these characters more obviously inevitably upcoming to Fortnite in the item shop and rotating throughout it, I'm an Epic partner, so don't forget to enter code FM1 for when this does roll around, or picking up anything else. There's nobody doing it like me and Charlie the Charcoal Pug. And despite you joining this lovely community, rocking the code and such in the shop, as we've already seen developments made to this red tower, of course in the Fortnite Mares trailer. Apparently, according to Sheena, on August 16th, the release date of this season, Mephisto from Marvel will seemingly be added to Fortnite later this season, and in the game files it has been revealed that Doctor Doom is currently trying to summon him in the tower at Doom's castle. Obviously this makes sense with the red smoke currently being emitted out of the top of it, correlating to the colour theme or scheme of Mephisto. Maybe he has something to do with the storyline going forward, who knows, but what doesn't make sense in terms of why it's here right now is Galactus, but the head of it being much smaller than we saw in the Chapter 2 Season 4 Devourer of Worlds live events. Literally just the helmet empty of him, which is completely destroyed without his head inside as if he's been decapitated. Upon trying to get closer to this in replay mode, it does blur out, so obviously I've had to play around for hours and try and get some good angles to show you guys what's going on with this, as as there is literally no head inside, it's an empty helmet. On defeating him from driving all the battle buses into him, we didn't actually see him be fully eliminated. Instead, at the very last second of all this energy surging throughout his body, he rifted away and left behind a butterfly. At the start of Chapter 5 Season 4 now, he's already appeared defeated, seemingly serving no purpose going forward, which can be explained by Doctor Doom defeating him in the comic books himself. But then this begs the question, considering we're going through a time travel-like event back to OG Chapter 2 on November 2nd, now confirmed. As Sheena posted the schedule for the seasons we're going to be transitioning through, Fortnite OG 2 update schedule leaked, Season 1 November 2nd, Season 2 November 9th, Season 3 November 23rd, and Chapter 6 live event November 30th. Epic Games never really do anything on accident, so this prop in the ocean, considering it's not part of a POI on the map simply for decorative purposes, I definitely think with the time travel-like event having to get us back to Chapter 2, may have something to do with the turning back of time to whatever made Galactus get in this state as a part of a live event this season to end off Chapter 5 Season 4 maybe. After all, despite big or small, we've seen one throughout Chapter 5 Season 1 Pandora's Box, Chapter 5 Season 2 the Statue on Pandora's Box event, and then again with Pandora's Box reappearing from the destruction of Red Lion Rig, Chapter 5 Season 3 last season. Speaking of Chapter 2 Season 4 though, not Galactus specifically, but the Mythics from this season attached to the original Marvel characters that came as a part of that Marvel exclusive Battle Pass. On August 16th, the release date of this season, it was found by data miners like Sheena that the Marvel Chapter 2 Mythics are back in the files, and we finally know why. Back in Chapter 2, we previously had the Marvel Knockout LTM with this as the placeholder image for it, and apparently LTMs like this are returning this season, and they will most likely use the Chapter 2 Season 4 graphics, and you get to choose between heroes and villains, which maybe is a permanent thing for the season, just like Ghost and Shadow in Chapter 2 Season 2, or just specifically for this LTM in particular. Personally, I'm hoping for this to be more of a story-orientated thing rather than LTM, as we always see two sides or two factions opposing each other every season to develop the storyline. Chapter 5 Season 1, for example, Hope and Jones working for the Underground, opposing the Society, with the leader of that being Valeri, Hope's sister. Chapter 5 Season 2, Myths and Mortals, was basically Myths versus Mortals, all of the Greek gods that obviously were mythical versus the mortal Fortnite characters. Chapter 5 Season 3, the Underground striking back to a new foe that washed up, being the Wastelanders. And now with Doctor Doom arriving, seizing the power of Pandora's Box, with him being undercover as the Wanderer last season all along to try and get on Megalodon's good side, and then completely tricking him about his true intentions. This didn't make sense at the time, however the direction now may make sense going forward thanks to this prop, despite all the other trophies of the Fantastic Four members and even Magneto's mask being collected at the Doom Castle POI. For those that didn't know, Valeri was studying Pandora's Box before actually summoning the Titan hand to raise it out of the ground on the Chapter 5 island, and this book was initially in her lair on the floating island, but has been taken by Doctor Doom to try and learn as much as he can about Pandora's Box and placed in the Doom Castle POI as another trophy. Safe to say an unlikely alliance may be formed between these two, and I'd love to see that going forward as a revelation to Chapter 5's story, going back to OG Chapter 2 before Chapter 6. Speaking of the story in the next Mythic going forward, however, it seems the Marvel characters are trying to oppose Doctor Doom, with Gwenpool being locked in this prison on purpose at the raft to try and discover intel about all of the villains this season, and of course with her being here behind this Gwenpool themed door, with these Gwenpool Mythics being in the files right now, the dual-wield SMGs that were shown for the first time in the trailer, as data miners have obviously determined that yes, there is a Mythic version and it belongs to Gwenpool that we'll be able to acquire maybe in 31.10 or a hotfix now. It literally could come to the game at any time, as data miners have already dragged these Mythic variants into game early, and of course we can see all of the stats and everything how they work. They don't need any further tweaking, such as a downtime update like 31.10 to be added. Honestly, I don't see them waiting until September 4th to release these in 30.10. Instead, keep your eyes peeled for around the times when challenges go live each day. Speaking of challenges though, you may be familiar right now with the Fortnite mobile app quests, where in the European Union it's returning Fortnite mobile to Android and iOS from completing all of those quests for getting 100,000 XP on the Fortnite app worldwide on Android and iOS in the European Union. This is what the reward screen looks like, with the full free skin set on screen for Catalina. And for those that didn't know, this is also a new free skin, this Samsung Galaxy one. If you play Fortnite on a Samsung device from December 3rd, 2022 to August 16th, 2024, you can earn the Space Touch Serenity set by playing again on your Samsung device via the Epic Games Store for Android before September 15th. A very strange requirement in comparison to the Galaxy Cups that we've seen in the likes of last year, with this Galaxy themed skin that we could earn on screen right now. What's even stranger though is this Galaxy stuff seems to be tied to the birthday event, the 7th one upcoming this year for Fortnite Battle Royale. I said at the start of this video, time has honestly flown, and with that said, as of August 24th, a side note, Kevin the Cube turned turned 6 years old. The birth or first appearance of him was on the outskirts of Paradise Palms through this strike of lightning, which was bigger than the rest, obviously placing him here in the Fortnite universe. Anyways, with Fortnite Battle Royale's 6th birthday event taking place from September 19th to 26th, 2023 last year, we can expect this event to start around the same time, with the birthday cake already being leaked alongside a bunch of other things. According to Sheena, Fortnite added the gift and cake for the game's 7th birthday in today's update, August 16th being Season 4's release, but they do have a weird Galaxy material. Not sure why they did this, but maybe the leaked Starborn Serena Galaxy skin will be released alongside the birthday event. As of right now, the Battle Bus is still yet to be leaked, but from taking a look at this clip from last year, we can already hear that birthday Battle Bus song jingle around in our head as an unforgettable memory cemented in there. Drop a like if you're hyped for the rest of Season 4, subscribe for more with all notifications turned on so you don't miss any future uploads, and don't forget, most importantly, I'm an Epic partner, so enter code FM1 now inside the shop. It literally takes 2 seconds and nobody's doing it like me and Charlie the Charcoal Pug, getting a giant cutout of our code to simply show our love and support to the community rocking it. YouTube knows where you want to go to now though, so click either of these 2 videos it's recommended you on screen whilst you wait for that next one I do publish on the channel.